Okay. It looks like I'm live. Y'all don't pay that. I don't know how to do that. I gotta figure out that sign thing. But I'm live. There we go. Okay. So I'm seeing if this works. Trying to see if I could use both of my devices so I could stay on schedule because the girl got to go get a baby in a little bit, right? But I want to also see you guys comment, so I have it up on a different. I have it up on a different device. Just seeing if this works. Don't look like it will. I don't know, but nonetheless, hey world. How y'all doing? What y'all been doing? Where y'all been? Y'all already know where I've been. I've been seeing your comments. Hey Keisha Keish. Hey Teresa. Hey Kimberly. How you got? Hey Aura. So hello. It won't come up. Hold on, God. I want to be able to do this thing right now to make it a little easier, so I don't have to keep flipping screens. But I don't know. Antonia, hey lady, how you doing? Oh, you guys are coming in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all know Wednesday nights I get really excited. I get super excited on Wednesday nights because I'm on like all of my platforms, right? And some of you guys are like, some of y'all like catch me live for the first time. Like, oh my God, I caught it live. So I've been, hey Betty girl, I've been really consistent with my little posh cast, right? My podcast. So I'm just going to kind of try and keep it going because this is where a lot of you guys expect me to be. And it seems as if, even looking at the comments, even looking at your names coming up, it seems as if most of you guys are on YouTube. So eventually what will happen, I'm only going to be going live on YouTube, but it won't be this channel. So I really need you guys to filter over to the other channel. So you got to kind of decide where you are in your business, right? One thing is when it comes to draping, when it comes to business, whatever it is, I don't care what your specialty is. You can enhance your skills to learn the thing, but if you don't have the business elements in place to support what you've learned, it's going to flop. So I have been, a lot of you guys already know this, I have been just troubled about how to marry this thing, like draping, because so many people come to my channel for draping. But I'm like, baby, I could teach you all the things, but I can't. I could teach you all the things with draping. And if you know how to design it, but you don't know how to sell it, you don't know how to price it, you don't know how to market it, it's like, really, what was the point? So I've been really struggling how to trying to marry the two. And I think y'all know I just got over being almost dead. So y'all got pardon me if I cough. I'm gonna have to take one for the course. Like I'm gonna have to take one for the course. So I've been kind of struggling with that because I have a lot of I really have more stuff to talk about on the business side than I really have to talk about on the draping side, which is why I made most of the draping stuff exclusive for memberships. Like if you really want to learn this thing that you can turn into a lot of money, then pay to play. At the end of the day, pay to play. Oh, that is so sweet. Of course, your 99-year-old grandmother. What? Get a birthday shout out. Her name is Dixon Sider. I hope I said that right. Or Sitter. But can we all give 99 years old guys? I know we are striving for that. That is like goals. So can we give a 99th birthday shout out to Dixon Sitter? One of them. I don't know if the I is solid or long. I don't know. But definitely, absolutely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in with us. So the other unit ain't working. It's not showing me your guys, it's not showing me your comments. So I'm just going to shut it down because it's not helping. It's more distracting than anything. But I'm going to kind of get in this thing. Thank you, Gwen. Look at that. Per Travis. There go Gwen. Happy birthday. See, I got some amazing ladies. My ladies, one thing I can say about my ladies, they are not stingy. I love my ladies. Look at that. Oh, look at all. Happy birthday. My ladies are not stingy. I love my tribe. I love my group. I love my community. because they're not stingy. We can't be stingy over here. Like, we have to share. We have to look at Robbie, where you been at, girl? We kind of got to keep it tight. So, oh, that's cute. She said, "Happy birthday, Nana." That is so cute. So, guys, this month, I know last month was a different topic, but guys, this month really is important. And this month is really going to either broaden your horizons or cause you to kind of shrivel up in shame. And I'm just gonna, y'all that know me, right? Y'all that know me. Thank you, Karen. Guess what, Karen? I had a date today, girl. I had a date today, and this was a phenomenal coach. Y'all, oh my God, hold on. Y'all know I gotta tell the stories. Y'all know I gotta be real personal. I'm not that podcast person, or I'm not the podcast person where we kind of just jump in. I ain't gonna be able to do that. I gotta kind of get y'all up to speed. I've been doing a lot today. So today, phenomenal days, Wednesday, went out, had a lunch date, phenomenal date. Went to the Commerce Club, gorgeous place. While we in there having lunch, y'all, and y'all know I don't even go outside. And I was like, see, this is why I say of the day of all days, you go outside and it's a shooter on the loose. 2 blocks from where we were from, but 2 blocks from where we were at. I said, oh my God. It was really like, I don't know how many of I don't know how many of you guys experience traumatic experiences when it comes to shootouts, but y'all know this girl is from, she's from that place, and it was like an experience, right? And I was like, at first it was like, okay, cool, all right, just let me get to my car and let's just get home. But on the way to the car, the anxiety got in. I was like, oh my God, because I'm literally at the front door. The shooter is on the loose. Now, I told y'all he was 2 blocks away. The shooter is on the loose, and I could see my truck, and I'm like, go. And I'm on the phone. Y'all know I'm on the phone with my superhero that's in the flesh, by the name of Doc. I was on the phone with him. He like, all right, just y'all know he's super calm than me. I ain't gonna be able to do all that. But he was like, all right, this is what you do. It was so funny. He was like, all right, this is what you do. He was like, just stay on the phone, just stay calm, but still keep your head on a swivel, right? Because my truck is literally not even 100 feet away. And so I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, God, just let me, if I could just get to the truck. I just ain't want to be out in the opening. So I don't know if y'all heard, but there was a shooter on the loose, and I haven't even had time to kind of get an update because it's been nonstop ever since I left. I literally just came home like 15 minutes before this broadcast, and I had to set up this broadcast. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was apprehended. I don't know if there's any fatalities. I don't know. All I will say, it was chaotic. And if there were victims, definitely, I am very familiar with that experience. I am just sending prayers out to everybody that's involved, because that was a little scary. And it didn't even really register to us, because she got home. She's like, girl, I'm home. So yeah, my date, guys, was an amazing coach, right? It was an amazing coach. She was like, I'm home. She was like, my nerves is on 1,000. Y'all, I had to go shopping. I ain't buying nothing. Thank God. I didn't. But I did some hella looking. I did. I had to go shopping just to get my nerves down, because I don't know. I didn't want to come in here and mentally be in that space of what was going on and to be staring at the news like, oh my God, like I was just there. And I'm like, that's why. So y'all know, y'all maybe y'all don't know, I be vlogging, right? So it's funny because I vlogged that entire process, and I was in the car and I had a whole moment, and I was like, this is why y'all be tripping like I'm a hermit because I stay in the house. And I'm like, no, this hermit is safe. Tanya said, yeah, I heard about it. Tanya, you trying to tell me you heard about it and you ain't check on your girl? I didn't see no text, no nothing on none of my devices. Hold on. Kim heard it. Wait a minute. See, this is the stuff. Ain't none of y'all check on your girl? Wow, Betty says that was what we saw, I think, when it was like going across the screen when we were leaving the restaurant. And I haven't seen anything since then. So I'm definitely going to check into it because, baby. Kimmy Kim, I love you, girl. Kim y'all. So guys, if you're on my YouTube channel and I think you could just Google Easy Peasy or put in a search bar Easy Peasy. That's another person. Now, if you're in the industry, our industry, and you're looking to learn anything, y'all, honestly, anything. They got it over there too. She got it over there too. So shout out to Kim of Easy Peasy. I love you, babe. Kim say sorry. Yes, I'm gonna check up on that. But guys, it was crazy. It was real pandemonium. And sometimes, you know, that's when that fight or flight, that's how you know. That's how you really know what your natural born instincts are. Like, I was just like, okay, it was, for me, it just felt like, okay, right? Like, all right, this is kind of normal. But my new self, like my new baby, the one that's been birthed like the past 5 years, 6 years, that little punk jumped in. She was like, oh my God, no pressure. Come on. You got too much to lose. You got a lot to live for. This is going down. We got to go. She chimed in really fast. And I was like, oh my God, let me just get to my truck. And it was just funny because it felt like I was in two different bodies. Because at first it was like, oh my God, like that's really happening. Wow. And then it was like, oh shoot, that's really happening. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But I'm trying to tell y'all. So I'm not going to bore y'all with that because at the end of the day, the whole month of May, guys, the whole month of May, for one, May is my birthday, y'all. The girl is a true Gemini, 526. Y'all better shout me out on my birthday. I'm just trying to tell you, I take it very personal, especially from you guys. I take it very personal. So shout me out on my birthday, tag me, do whatever you got to do. Post a picture with me because so many of us we took pictures together because y'all came to my classes, y'all came to my book releases, y'all came to all my stuff. So I'm telling y'all now, even if you catch this on the replay, I just need you to put in the comments, I got you. I'm like, oh, okay, she got me. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Because y'all know we here, we family, right? So the whole month of May, I saw a lot of people posting about the April showers, and I forgot what March was and what May brings. And I get it, and I even like it. I really did. But I was like, I live that every day. I live the possibility of an opportunity every day. In May, I'm kind of blinded to the fact because it's my birthday month, y'all. So it's like, I'm just grateful to, if he could get me to the 26th day, to be able to pass the sun, to go around the sun 43 times, right? So y'all pray for me, right? Y'all pray for me because this is going to be an exciting birthday. I ain't going to tell you all the details, but this one's going to be exciting. Normally, I don't do anything for my birthday because it falls right before Labor Day, Memorial Day. And it's just too much be happening. Like, it's too much for me. It's too much. So I don't really go anywhere for my birthday. And especially for the last few years. Normally at first I always did. That's not exciting to me no more. Now that I'm older, I'm learning to go to the quiet places. And I'm excited about this birthday. I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm excited. So the whole month of May for me is going to be just zen. But we're going to be talking about money. At the end of the day, I told you guys how my experience was. I have literally not been working, like actively working. I've been really only working on my passive income. I have not been in the labor intensive side and the get up, go get it side. I haven't because I've done a lot of that up until this point. At some point in your journey, you have to stop. You have to smell the roses. You have to congratulate yourself. Don't look for it from nobody else because that ain't really necessarily needed. It feels good. But if you ain't congratulating yourself, what's the point? Right now, I'm in my congratulations, precious. Congratulations, girl. You did it. I don't know what the heck I did, but I just know I did a lot, right? I just know I did a lot. So I'm in my phase of, girl, you did it. Pause, smell the roses, stop before you make another move because now you just keep moving. You just keep moving. Because if y'all don't, I've always told y'all, success operates at a momentum. Success loves speed. I'm just trying to tell you, once it happened and you're doing the work and you're operating in your gifts, and it's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. But baby, let me tell you, these bones have been going and going and going and going since as long as I can remember. I think I was probably 8 years old. My little hustle back then was doing hair, right? I want to chill. I want to do some household projects. I want to go on lunch dates. I want to go on vacations right now until I figure out what my next phase is. Because I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know because I've done everything I wanted to do. So I'm like, dang girl, you gotta raise your vibration. And in order for me to raise my vibration, I internally got to be at a different level. I got to operate at a different level. I got to be a better version of who I was yesterday. And that takes time. So I know all y'all be hitting me up like, Precious, I need you. No, you don't. Precious is focused on Precious right now because she deserved that. Deidre, I'm trying to tell you, I am just really enjoying and pausing for the cause until he tap on my shoulder and say, girl, move. He ain't sad right now. And so everything I wanted to do and everything I've done clearly was my inner self, my inner youth coming out like, you always wanted to do this. Now you could do it. Go do it. You always wanted to buy this. Now you could buy, go buy it. You always want, and I did it. So I lived out my younger girl. She ain't done yet though. She still got some stuff to do, but I'm not making any life altering decisions until it's clear, until the clarity it came to me. Because now I figured out a little bit that all my moves are already ordained, right? So it's like I be thinking I'm doing something, and like, girl, I already had that plan for you. What are you talking about? So I'm like, okay. So it's like now I'm learning. That's one thing we don't do, y'all. We don't give credit where credit is due. I think that's why I'm never in the I did this, I did that. I get asked the most simplest questions and I can't answer them, right? Like, what was your biggest accomplishment? And for the longest time, I couldn't answer that. And then it was like other people had to tell me what my accomplishments were because I didn't really look at them as accomplishments. I look at them as I wanted to do it. I did it. Let's move on to the next thing. And I never really stopped and smelt the freaking roses, right? Let me tell y'all a real quick story. And then I'm gonna get to the goods. Real quick story. So we went camping this past weekend. We went camping. And it wasn't long enough though, y'all. It wasn't long enough, I ain't gonna lie. But we went camping, had an amazing time, family time, then came back. And I was like, y'all know my Mondays. I'm a Monday lover. All y'all Monday haters, lay it down, try again, go back to sleep. I'm a Monday lover. Monday for me breeds success. Monday for me breeds, you got a whole week to make these goals happen. Monday for me breeds a new beginning, right? It's like, I just love a freaking Monday. So I'm all like, we going home and I'm like, yeah, I'm planning out my Monday. Like I'm in the car, like planning it because it's a long ride back home. So it's like, okay, let me map out my week, boo, boo, boo. And then I get this, hey, babe, we have this going on. On last minute notification, we attended, for me, it was, a funeral. And guys, some of y'all may have heard me say, I don't do funerals. I don't. I haven't been to a funeral and I don't know how long. I don't. And I get it. For those really like families is tight knit. And I really believe it's for the people that's still living. That's my belief. Say what you want. That's my belief. Hey, baby queen. I am the type. Don't come and pay your respects when I'm gone. Pay your respects while I'm here, right? If that ain't the situation, I'm gone. I let me just free me. I want to be cremated, throw my ashes in some amazing blue water. That's really my beliefs. And I don't know. It was like, wow, funeral. But I had to, it's different because it wasn't for me. That was something I had to be there for him. So it was just totally different. But it's like, it really brought me back to that same thing. Like that's when you see all your family. That's when y'all reconnect. And I'm like, for me and my family, I'm like, nah, like, why we can't just do that on the regular? Let me see y'all, or let me hear from y'all. Let's do the thing on a regular. And if that ain't the situation, I get it, and that's cool. But don't think I'm going to have this lavish. No, I'm not doing it. That is like a college fund or something. I got grandkids. I got children that's out here working. All my kids working, y'all. That's crazy. Like, I was like, all of them have jobs. And I just look at, when I'm gone, that's my opportunity. They don't have to work as hard as I did. They don't have to have the experiences that I had, right? It's just crazy. So that had me in my feelings all yesterday. I was like, just in my feelings, like, this is my time. And not only is this my time, guys, this is y'all time. Like, y'all know that know me. Y'all know how I view time. We can't get that back. So I'm like, okay. So that made me want to go even more hard about what I'm about to go hard on anyway. I'm like, y'all, I'm sitting around here. Y'all see the lives, or the TikToks or whatever, or reels. Guys, I sit here, and this is the first time I've had this much peace and boredom at the same time, because I'm operating in my gifts. My gifts awarded me compensation handsomely, and I get my time back. So it's like, now I'm real cautious in how I spend my time. So I'm not going to be out there in the street. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to be in them sheets. So now that's why you guys see me. Alicia said again, I'll do some household projects, right? So I'm like, I'm waiting on my next call. And when he call and tell me to move, I gotta be activated and just act. I can't ask no questions, because it ain't get me to where I'm at today. When I was asking questions, she was broken in Baltimore, right? I was like, what, you sure you want me to do that? Like, why? I'm like, why? I always want to ask why. Why should I do that? Now, don't ask no questions. Just move when you're called to move. Guys, I'm trying to tell you guys. I told y'all last week. I forgot what I said, but it sounded real cute. The draping game, I love it, love it, love it. But while you are actively working on your business, while you're enhancing your craft, while you're mastering your skill, while you're figuring out your marketing, while you're figuring out all the things, you better create some kind of product, because that's the only way, for me. I don't know about anybody else. I'm talking about for me. That's why I talk about it so passionately. That is how I hit my 7 figures. I didn't drape my way to 7 figures. I didn't. I forgot what I said, but it sounded cute. I didn't. I had products. I had different offerings, right? But the ones that I got really excited about is when I woke up and I made money while I was sleeping, right? Or today, like now I'm just doing all this willy-nilly stuff. I make money while I'm painting. I make money while I'm planting a garden. I make money while whatever it is. It's like I got my time back, right? And while I have the time, I'm going to do things I've always wanted to do. It didn't do because I was out there getting it, right? Really getting it, working in my business, which I'm like, I really burnt myself out. I really burnt myself out because I didn't know any other way. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't know no other way. And it's like, now I'm like, wow, this is what it's like. But it's boring because so many other people, they're doing the same thing that I was doing. They're actively working, and they're being a slave to their business at the end of the day. They're being a slave to their business. They don't have time, even though they really do, but they think they don't. And the only thing on their mind, this got to get done, that got to get done, that got to get done. My stuff got to get done too. That just don't mean I'm the one that got to do all of it, right? So guys, I'm trying to tell you, I'm so passionate about helping those that's really open to adding an additional stream of income, passive income, meaning this is the money you make while you sleep. So you can still go and do the slave thing to your business if you want. You can. But while that's happening, you don't got to look for funding. Like, so many of you guys talk about money, because I get it. But it's there. You just don't know how to attract it to your business, or you don't know how to acquire it. You're trading time for dollars, right? And not to say that's not the thing to do, but that's the thing to do to a certain point. That's like stuff I expect from newbies, people that have been in the game. Now, I love the fact I see people really getting knowledgeable about finances, right? And finance, like business credit, is the thing. That is the thing, right? I'm trying to tell you. Keep saying, I'm on my way to getting my time back. I'm ready for me. It's nothing like it. I appreciate your knowledge in this business. Gwen, I love you, girl. It's not, guys, I'm trying to tell you. And I am not. Let me try to tell all the new people, don't come on here thinking I'm some money guru, because I'm not. I am still learning. And as I learn, it's just like, oh my God, I sit up here. I was a slave my whole life. So now I think that's why I'm so rebellious. Like, I ain't doing that because I've done so much for so many other people. And now I'm like, Precious, do you want to do that? Like, we have conversations. Y'all don't know, I'm a Gemini. So I talk to my other half. I say, Precious, you want to do that? And she's like, nah, I don't want to do that today. And that's how I answer. We ain't doing that today. What you want to do? I want to paint some cabinets. Okay, come on, let's roll. Let's go paint some cabinets. And it's funny, but it's like I wouldn't trade this experience for no other experience I've had when it comes to business or when it comes to working. I definitely would not. And my whole thing is, I told y'all it's lonely up here, right? Either one, that's why I went on a lunch date today, y'all. I went on a lunch date today and I enjoyed it. So I really have to connect with people that's experiencing that same thing, and we have free time. We can travel. We can do right now whatever the heck we want to do, right? Otherwise, you're gonna be, it's lonely up here. Like, all right, I want to go to lunch. Well, who you gonna go to lunch with? Everybody working. Everybody working. So that's the thing. It's like, I need you guys because y'all is so freaking talented. And I'm like, some of the stuff y'all got, I would want to buy if y'all had a course, but I'm like, Precious, you ain't got time for that. You don't. But y'all are just that freaking good. And I get it, where you're at, you're real passionate about what you're doing, but you have to diversify your income. I did not find any kind of freedom until I learned to diversify my monies. Like, I needed to come from everywhere, right? Everywhere, even this broadcast. I'm getting paid to be here on live. Like, that's what I need because it has to support my vision. My vision is big. I can't get there on batteries. Batteries ain't gonna get me there. Or oxygen. Oxygen ain't gonna get me there either. So at the end of the day, it's like really figuring out how much money you need for that thing, and then how the heck you going to get it. That's all we talking about in May, right? That's all, because a lot of you guys got so much money right at your fingertips and y'all don't even know. Y'all think I was playing when I told y'all this months ago. These fingers, they're only for writing checks and instructing. That's it, because that's really all they have to do. And that is what generates the most income, is when they're writing checks or instructing. And even though, and I told y'all this beginning of the year, I'm such a free bird. I never really focused on money because my thing is freedom. For me, wealth is freedom. To be able to do what I want to do whenever I want to do it, or do nothing. That to me is like, oh, I'm rich. I don't care what they talking about. I don't care who got the yachts and I'm rich. I get to get up and do what the heck I want to do. So, but I had to realize that was only granted because I did so well generating income, right? I did so well generating income, investing income, whatever it was. So at the end of the day, I had to develop, that's why I was talking about this money mindset thing earlier and last month, because I had to develop not only a growth mindset, I had to develop a money mindset. Anything that I want to do, money is needed. And ain't no money trees in my backyard. I don't know what's in y'all. Y'all got money trees in your backyard? Tell me if you do. Tell me if you do in the comments. I'm trying to tell you. Nikita, girl, you have been doing, I haven't really seen Alexa. I haven't really been on social media other than posting. But when I was, I saw you build I'm hoping I'm saying it right. But I love it. You got a whole tribe going on. So that right there shows you are designed for leadership. When people have something, when people want something that you have, when they follow you, when you have impact over people's decisions, oh, that's influential material right there. I'm an influencer all day, every day. Y'all ask me what I do. I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer. I influence people to live the better half of their life. That's my whole goal. Did you say just a fake palm tree? Don't do it. it. I knew I couldn't have been by myself. Tanya say no money trees in her backyard either. Ain't no money trees in my backyard. So main thing is, guys, I need you guys. I love what you're doing with your businesses because so many is like leveling up, investing, doing what's needed. But on the flip side, so many of you guys are not. And the thing is, you could do it now or you could be forced to do it later. Because if you try and stay on this track and doing it by yourself, you're going to be in the same boat 2-3 years from now. Trust me, you're going to be in the same boat. The reason being is you're going to sit there and spend a lot of time learning the thing, researching the thing. You're going to spend a lot of time doing all that. Guess what? You're not going to have time to do the thing that's going to generate you money. Because you're going to be so much in the research stage or the learning stage or trying to figure it out. Let's just call it that. Trying to figure it out stage, right? You're going to be in that stage, meaning you're not going to be able to spend time actually doing the thing to make the kind of money you want to help your business grow. So you're going to grow real slow. I like that. You're going to grow real slow. Y'all know I was a rapper back in my previous lifetime because I be just saying some things. I kind of like them. But the main thing, guys, is when you activate and set your goals, which is, I didn't even get to it yet, y'all. I've been rambling. My fault. I apologize. If anybody new on this live, that's what I do. That's what she do. Sometimes she just go off on a tantrum. She just go wherever the spirit moves her. And the spirit moved me to say whatever I just said. But when you get into the element and you understand the importance of investing, you understand the importance of getting other people to do the work while you mastermind, you are not the labor of your business. You may be in the beginning, but if you don't drop that hat, you're going to stay in it. I'm trying to tell you, I heard something today. Was it? It could have been yesterday, y'all. I don't know. I get my days mixed up. But it was interesting because it was really parallel to what I was already experiencing right now. And what I haven't, my little bun falling. And what I haven't really been doing in the past. And the way he said it, y'all know I like simplicity. I don't know about y'all. Talk to me like I'm a kindergartner, so I get it, right? Don't throw a bunch of big words at me. And I'm like, I gotta go Google, like, well, what the heck that mean? Oh, okay. All right. That's what they said. All right. I ain't got time for all that. Talk to me like I'm a kindergartner, so I get it. I digest it. I know exactly what you're saying. So today it was this guy, or maybe yesterday, I don't know. But what he was saying was how you are in your business, whatever it is, and how people don't want to invest. And I always kind of told you guys, I wish I had that little clip because the way he said it, I was like, oh, my people need to hear it. Because it just resonated differently. So it was more or less about freeing up your time. And it was just the same thing I say at the end of the day. I am rich because I can do whatever the heck I want to do in my time. Reason being is I have the support already at hand to still operate my business, right? I at first I was like, I pay you what? I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get somebody else to do it. That was my attitude. A lot of the times, right? Because it sounds like this big number. But if you don't have a projected revenue, then of course it's going to sound like a big number. But if I know, let's just say quarter one, I want to make $250,000 in quarter one now. That's quarter one. There's no reason I should have a problem paying a project manager 30 grand or a VA 10 grand or whoever, the people that's going to help me get there. Because if I'm just doing it myself, I ain't going to get there. Y'all already know how I do. I'm going to mess some stuff up. Y'all already know. I ain't going to be able to do it. I ain't the one to do it. I try to tell you. Wait a minute. Teresa, what designs? Did you put some new ones in? I already answered the other ones. If you put some new ones in, I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. I got to check. I don't know. Did you put some new ones in? Precious be precious. So just get a cup of coffee and listen. Hello. Thank you, Robin. Warn the people, baby. Warn the people. Baby, what? I'm building my tribe and am her. Yes, baby. They better know you were my first coach. Get it, Nikita. I love it. Like, I really love you stepping in your element. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, I don't care. At the end of the day, ultimately, I went back to that at the end of the day. Ultimately, you should always have a coach, a mentor, or some level of, that's going to be your motivation. That's going to be your framework. That is going to be your answer to how to get to that next level, right? I even still have mentors and coaches. I don't have many because they be BSing, but I still have them, right? Because that is going to be the thing. Like, you never want to get to, and I had that when you get to a place where you feel like you plateau, and it's like, what now? Like, that's how I was. And the whole quarter four, I was like, I did all this stuff. Like, what now? And that is what prompted me to, like, you want to know what, Precious? You need direction. You need physical human direction, someone that's been there, done that, to kind of give you some insight. Because I just felt like what else? Adrienne. I don't know. So definitely all you guys should have some kind of mentor, some kind of coaching put in place as of right now. I love when you said, if you can wear your job uniform, you can wear your business uniform. Babe, absolutely. It's funny because guys, I be laughing at my daughter, right? She could be, I ain't gonna say too much because she could be watching me right now while she at work. Because she come in, this little spoiled baby. She come in, even when she worked in my company, right? She come in from school, then she go to work. She only got like 30 minutes before she go to work. Then she come in from work. And then it's so funny because she wanted to start back in her business because she got a business too. So she wanted to start back in her business, and I make her split her check 3 ways. You got to put 30% in your business, 30% in your savings, and 30% you can do what the heck you want because you work for it, right? You work for it. So she went and got all her stuff to get back in her business. And she was a little frustrated because I was like, Kayla, you said to me, if you bought all this stuff, what you doing? Like, you ain't doing nothing with it. She's like, Mom, when do I have time? And I was like, oh. It was just, for me, it was just so funny. But I was like, now she feel it, right? So I'm like, you go there, you work your 4 or 5 hours per day, right? You can easily make that if you dedicated that same 4 or 5 hours to your own business, wore your own shirt. Why are you wearing a Pizza Hut shirt? I'm not going to discourage you though, because I think with her being a teenager, she needs that. She needs the socialism. She just needs to experience it, right? So I think when she get back in her business, she'll appreciate it a little more. She'll treat it a little different, because like, you can't pay me. You can't pay me to put on somebody else's shirt. Now, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm trying to tell you. TK, where you been at, lady? What you got? Right. She said, I've been MIA. I know I've been MIA, but it's because I've been focused. I love it. Thanks to your virtual membership, I have officially made my first 10. Can we celebrate? Can y'all put 10,000 in the comments? Put 10,000 in the comments. I made my first 10,000 in profit as a business owner. Thank you for encouraging me to remain my authentic self. The only way from here, as you always say, is up. Oh my God. That is, y'all be exciting me. I'm trying to tell y'all my baby, the Porshettes, the Porsche Tribe. I love y'all. Nicole. Hey, Precious, love the dress. Come through florals. I was like, oh my God, the girls is out, but y'all got to pardon me. I had a date today, y'all. I had a whole date. Teresa, I've been busy. Did you not see my reels? I have been painting. I'm gonna be in there. Teresa, trust me, I'll be in there tomorrow, babe. Because I love when y'all post y'all stuff and y'all look for some kind of response. So I got you. Rhonda says, hi, I just got here. I followed you on YouTube for years now. Happy to see you in my timeline. You're awesome and so inspirational. My backdrop's changed. Hello, can we just say receipt? Can y'all drop receipt in the comments? I'm just trying to say so much because of you. Thank you. Guys, like, it's these messages. Like, I did an email and a post a few days ago. So now, guys, let me tell y'all. I did too, Alicia, but they wearing my baby out. I'm trying to tell you. They are wearing my baby out. 10,000. Thank you, Stephanie. 10K. I'm trying to tell you. That is, I love it. Y'all know, I like them kind of numbers. I like that. That's profit. I like that. 10K. Woo! Come on. See, y'all so supportive. Guys, let me try and tell you. You are the answer to whatever you want. We are just the finger, we are just the motivating factors. You have the answer. So for the most part, we're able to help with direction, we're able to help with framework. But I've coached guys, and that's why I stopped coaching. I'm just being totally honest. I've coached so many people that have done nothing with the nuggets, with the strategy, with I make it so simple. Here, go do this. Here, go do this. Here, go do this. All you gotta do is do it. I can't do it for you, baby. I can, but you're gonna pay me a pretty coin. And it's like, it's discouraging. But I also had to understand what that space looks like, because I was in that space as well. And I was uncoachable at one time because it doesn't feel real. You're on one end of the spectrum while someone else is on the other telling you, go do this, it's going to work, go do this, go and work. But you're in the thing, like real lifetime. So it's kind of hard to just take that and implement action. And I get it. But those that do, baby, I get super excited. So when I sent that email out, and it was just a reconnection. Like, let's just reintroduce. I got a lot of new followers on my email list and following my pages. So I'm like, who y'all? Who sent y'all? And if it's authentic, I want to know you. Let's talk. That's why you follow me, right? So we can have a conversation. So guys, if anybody new on this thread, I don't care where y'all at, tell me in the comments. I'm trying to tell you. So I had sent that email out, and I had wrote a couple of them, right? And the reason being is because I got frustrated yesterday, and I actually shut my social media off. Everything's about ChatGPT, and I get it. I get it. And everybody's selling these prompts and selling. And I was like, because I tried the chat thing, and I like it. It works. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, you cannot lose your human component in connection. People connect to me. ChatGPT, whoever the hell that is behind that, they don't talk like me. I already know they don't. Because I tried. I like, look, you got to remove that word and say, yo. You got to remove that word and say, sis. They don't talk like me. So I had to fall in love with writing content again, right? Because that was one of the things I hated. But now that I'm going into this next phase of really helping people get to where I am, because I love this space, I wanted to connect deeper. So like now my emails and my posts, they are more or less storytelling at the end. And they never really were like that. I probably would do a storytelling post, like, I don't know, once every 6 months, because that's my business. You don't need to be all in my business. But storytelling is really what connects. And I'm going against the grain of ChatGPT just because I know how I am connected to my people. And I wanted to get back into that intimate space. So I sent that email out. I sent the post out, and so many people responded. And it was funny because they didn't think I was going to respond. And I'm like, I've learned, especially from my new followers, I've learned a new town. It was just so much I've learned. And I'm like, wow. But one thing that was common and that stood across the board, a lot of people knew, a lot of people trying to get in. They don't know where to start. All same thing, right? And so I'm like, okay, this is dope. Like, that's a lot of people now that's being attracted to my businesses from YouTube, and they're Googling what, they're searching for whatever I pop up, and they're like right fresh smack in the beginning. So it's like, I want to take it back to that. Let's date. What you like? I'm gonna tell you, I'm an introvert. I like doing household projects. Tell me something about yourself. So many people told me about that self. It was just interesting to read. And I like that. I really was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So guys, let me tell y'all, my emails are not no ChatGPT. I'm literally sitting there I had an idea this morning, but before I got up, I didn't write it and I forgot it. But it was a good email too, because it was a connection email. It was a connection. And it was really relative to this next phase that some of you guys are great go on, which is creating this passive income so you can generate the money you need to do whatever you need to do in your business, right? Some of you right now don't qualify for the business credit. Some of you guys right now, personal credit is a little jacked up. I'm just going to tell you how it is, right? If that's the case, you need some money. This is one of the easiest ways I am able to generate whatever it is. Like if I want, I can't think of nothing I want now, but I know the last thing I wanted was it was something for not a shop. It was something for my warehouse. It was like shelving. I didn't want to buy it, not because I couldn't, because I could have got it from Uline, but I didn't want to front that cost. So I just relayed heavily on my products. I brung in the capital, and then there we go. Why they know I'll answer. Posh Academy is closed at 9 o'clock, hon. Don't call this line that late. So, so yeah, it's like really being able to find them. Oh, they over here supporting over here on Instagram too. Being able to just find that capital. So guys, I'm gonna get into this real fast. Wait a minute, hold on. Precious said, Alicia, that be in your head. Precious said, I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know everything, but the girl have done a lot, been through a lot, doing a lot, and gonna continue to do a lot. And I always want to pass on the knowledge that I have. That's I because it's lonely up here. Come on. I need to be out playing golf or something with y'all. I'm trying to tell we in our second half, guys. We got to really live this thing till the wheels fall off. And I posted that the other day. Like I am super serious about that. Oh my God, Precious, that drives me crazy. My sister tells me to be quiet because I'm getting paid. But baby, sometimes my coaching clients make me want to fight. That is so funny because that was a very similar conversation I had earlier today. And I get it. That is why I ain't gonna lie. That's why I just stopped coaching. That's not the only reason why, but that's the main reason why, because people don't understand the idea, or they don't really understand the whole thing behind coaching. It's not a pick my brain, hold my hand. No, you told me this is the goal. I have the framework for you to reach this goal. However, you got to do the work. And that don't mean call me every, you can call me on our scheduled calls. It's got to be boundaries around it, right? Some people feel as if just because they make this investment in your coaching services, that they got access to you, like no, boo. You're not my only coaching client, and I run other businesses, right? But it's like really, it really took me to structure and put a lot of parameters in place, and that made it no longer fun. And if I feel like it's just not fun. If it ain't fun, I ain't doing it. I don't care how much it pays. If I gotta like it. A lot of people like, how you stop just because I ain't like it? How you stop doing it? Because I ain't like it. You sure did bless me. I'll forever be grateful. Yes, Stephanie, you was one of our recipients of the Posh C. I really did enjoy that though. We did that. I can't not last year, probably was the year before. Every one of my classes, I gave a stipend. So some person, like we just randomly picked the person in this wheel, like a contest, where they got to attend the class for free. And that was fun. That was a part of my community service. It really filled that void, because I was really feeling that void. Like I'm feeling it now, but I ain't got no classes, y'all. So and my new phase era with my business too. I'm in my new phase era. Babe, can we say new phase? Perfect timing on this topic. I need a change too. And guys, we are on the way. Come on, Alicia. I know you on the way. Alicia been popping. Babe, you've been busy. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but I just want to say kudos to you, because every week I'm like, that's Alicia. She has another event. Like, that's a big event. You're not just on like a backdrop. I'm like, oh my God, look at her. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. New phase. That's right, Tiki. So guys, I'm going to tell you guys real fast. I'm going to run through my tips, but I want to run through them because I think I already set it up. I really did. But I still want to run through them because I want you guys to get one thing about my lives. I want you guys to not only get fired up and get your brain thinking, I want y'all to dream. And the reason I want y'all to dream is because I never did before. I dream all the time now. But before, I wasn't a dreamer. I was a real realist, right? If the sky was blue, it was blue. It was no way you could tell me there's no purple hues in there. It's blue, right? It's just what it was. And that was the most difficult portion of my life. Now that I'm in my dreaming phase, guys, it was so funny because me and Doc had this conversation last night, and I was like, when I leave, and I just had a memory of my dad, like the way I remember my dad, no matter how rough his life was, how harsh his life was, my dad was that man because he could do any freaking thing. He could sing, he could tap dance, he could fix a house, he could fix a car, he could tell jokes, he could do any. I was like, who are you? And that's how I grew up looking at my dad. And then when he passed, I was like, who gonna save me now? Right? Not knowing he passed it all on to me because that's what I do. I do everything. And when I leave, I don't necessarily want to be labeled as anything other than the woman that went after anything she wanted. And that's how I live my life every day. If it's something I want to do, I'm going to do it. I ain't got to have an answer. I ain't got to have it all figured out. I can't take this desire to my grave. And that's the same thing. Say it again, Nicole. That's the same thing. I want you guys to get into this dreaming phase because I can't remember. It was something I heard the other day. Guys, I'm always hearing something that kind of just motivates and strikes emotion in me because that's what keeps me going. But it was something about, I ain't even gonna try to remember. I don't know, but it was good. That's all I can tell you. It was really good. But it was really about saying something until I ain't even gonna try. Never mind. But trying to tell you, I ain't even gonna try. But guys, you have to dream. So now when I'm dreaming, I don't dream coming from a place, oh, that will never happen. I dream coming from a place, what is it going to take for that to happen? Because it really can. I just need to know what it's going to take and do or implement whatever's needed because that's what I want, right? I'm trying to tell you. Everything is right at your fingertips, right? And it really is a result in how much action you put in behind your desires. I'm acting all the time. That's all I do. Right now I'm on pause because I don't know what the hell to do. But soon as it comes, y'all gonna be like, oh, there she go. There she's on it. She's on one. I'm trying. Rhonda Taylor said, I'm literally about to cry. Cry, girl, get it out. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes crying is, you are purging. You are purging. Guys, I cry often. What was I? So many people talked about that Whitney Houston, the latest one. I don't know about them, but I liked it. I cried because I just saw all this freaking talent and I saw the power she had and I saw how it was abused and how it was just misused and how the universe, the worldly world was able to just take that beautiful soul from. I was just crying like all the time. I don't know. I'm a crybaby. I am. I'm just what I do. I don't know. Thank you, Tiki. Tiki say, welcome to the Posh Fam, Rhonda. That's good. Sunshine, hey, girl. What is it going to take the Sunshine, I'm trying to tell you, that changed everything for me. That and Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule. I talk about that often because that was literally my moment of, oh, dang, that's all it takes is like, just move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, right? When I don't go, then I don't get what the heck I said I wanted. But when I go, guys, if y'all that watches my vlog, guys, every time I leave out this house, something dynamite happens. It's either I connect with a person or it's just some kind of experience that just like, I'm like, wow, thank you, universe. Like maybe it's something I needed, although the person act like something they needed, but I'm like, I needed that. I need that filled my cup up a little bit. I like it. Oh. I'm trying to tell you, Alicia, Sunshine, it's so weird because on one end, your average person would think that I am, I don't know, like a robot, have no feelings. I'm just really straight to the point. I don't have no room for nonsense. I don't. But when it comes to like emotional things, baby, I'm a crybaby. I feel it with every ounce of my being. I don't know what that is all about, but I did. And it was like, oh. And people, like, especially with Doc and Kayla, they know when to look. They be like, oh my gosh, she great cry. They're like, she great cry. That's just what I do. That's how I am. So Sunshine, the book with Mel Robbins, the first one I read was The 5-Second Rule. And it's really about implement action until your thoughts. Don't sit there and think about it and contemplate over it. Because if you do, you're gonna talk yourself out of doing it, right? And I'm famous for that. I still do it sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I did. But for the most part, when I'm conscious and I'm aware of what's happening, I move. I just like, all right, let's go get it. We got to do it. Let's just go get it. Otherwise, when I'm not conscious, I'm like, I don't feel like doing that right now. And then I end up not doing it. But guys, let me tell y'all this real fast. Let me get into this because I gotta tell y'all because this is like I don't want you to only dream, because dreaming is one part. And that's why a lot of times I don't go to a lot of these I don't go to a lot of these conferences and things like that, because sometimes it's all about getting you all hyping you all up. I'm like, all right, well, what's the plan now? I'm excited. What am I gonna do? So that's why even when I was having mine, it was required that you have something to help the person to move. Every speaker that I had, whatever you were speaking on, you couldn't just come on my stage and just pump people up. Like, nah, like it's not a party. We're not partying over here. Like, we're really looking for transformation and changing lives. So if you say that you excel in this area, what do you have for the people? You have to have them leave with something that they can implement right away to create some kind of change, some kind of dynamic. I don't care how small it is, but that is going to further strengthen their confidence in their belief system that this thing works. Because, baby, this thing works. I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. Yes, we are, Alicia. Come on, Teresa. It's time for you to, Teresa, it's time for you to launch. You have a great support system with your son. You have what you need as far as materials. You have the community. It's time for you to go. Push go. I'm trying to tell you, this is it. This is it. Rather say this, it works. So, guys, I'm trying to tell you. Let me get into my little tips real fast. But those of you that's new to this platform, because there may be some new people like, she is a lot. She is on 1,000. I get it. But that's what I do. I'm always on 1,000 every Wednesday at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time over here on YouTube. And right now I'm on like all of my platforms, right? But I want to welcome you guys, even though we almost like an hour in. I still want to welcome y'all to the podcast with Precious, where we discuss really business growth strategies, right? And how to make more money doing exactly what we love. That's why I love being a creative, because it's like we get the best of both worlds. We get to live in our creativity and get compensated for it. Like, what is better than that? Because at the end of the day, we all on this planet have gifts to monetize, but everybody is not really tapped into monetizing their gifts. However, I am. I want to monetize all of my gifts because I got quite a few, right? And I need all of them. They are employees for me. My gifts are employees. I put them to work. Like, look, this is your job, and this is what I expect you to make. Because I got goals, guys. And guess what? My goals don't run on batteries. The oxygen ain't going to get me there. So at the end of the day, you got to be really real with yourself and realize that in this day and age, that's what it's going to take. And you got to understand that it's just a tool. It ain't that hard. It's really not that hard to get. I know a lot of people think that it is, but it's not. Soon as you kind of switch a couple of gears mentally, I was like, oh, okay, this is how much I need. That's why tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about a money goal. A money goal. You got to have a money goal. Like, I have an expectation for everything I do, everything I go into. I don't know. It kind of sets me up for success, right? And it kind of keeps me on my toes. If I just go into something blindly, it could go left, it could go right, it could go anywhere. But if I'm structured, like this is the expectation, this is what I expect to leave with, then I'm more structured in knowing how to handle myself, how to structure the conversation. I'm just more strategic in maximizing my time and getting what I want. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? We human, we still all want what we want. I ain't no different. I want what I want when I want it. I tried to tell you. But guys, I'm Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, and everybody pretty much calls me the Draping Queen. Why? Because I believe designers deserve more money, and I help them get it. And guys, for the remainder of 2023, I'm helping 50, and that's really not a lot considering the amount of people I normally work with, like in my different programs, but I only want to work with 50. That's it. That's a really comfortable number for me. And I'm working with 50 creatives to create their first or their next digital product. Why? Because it's an easy way to share your gifts with the world and also generate money in your sleep. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, I've always generated money the ugly way, like cry, sweat, tears, working, hustling, the ugly way. Like I've never been on this side where it's just there. It's just there in my account. It's just there. I provide the product, whatever the case may be. Someone else fulfill it. It's just there. I'm like, oh wow, this is mind blowing, and I love it. I love it. I'm like in love with it. So if any of you guys are creative and you're really looking to turn your knowledge into a digital course or a digital product, and you're really looking to generate another stream of income, this does not mean give up on your business, stop working in your business. This means create this baby so that you can generate the money you need so your business can grow. Right? Because once you create it, it's done. All you got to do is sell it, market it, sell it. That's it. It's nothing else for you to physically do. You can save all that hard work and labor for your business, right? I love it. If that's the case, I want you to definitely click it's a link. I don't know if I put it in the description, but it's right here on my screen. Get on my calendar. I only do calls on Tuesdays. I did have a couple calls scheduled yesterday, but there was the wrong it was my coaching form filled out. So if you filled that form out, we did send you an email to go ahead and tell you get back on the calendar, but you do have to pre-qualify because a lot of people so used to me coaching and they think this is a pick my brain session. I ain't got that kind of time. I don't. This session is really to me hear about your idea and for me to go through it and discover if it's something that I can work with, if it's something I could help you generate your next 10K or whatever the case may be, right? So this is only for those. This has got nothing to do with business growth. This has nothing to do with finding your avatar, none of that. This is only for people that's looking to generate passive income in the form of a digital product or a digital course, right? But today, guys, what we're going to talk about is why setting a revenue goal is crucial for your business growth. And that's pretty much everything that y'all heard me talk about over the past hour. Oh my God. Over the past hour was really relating to that, right? Because that's just how I grew quicker or how I got further faster. First getting into it, it was like, I don't know, it just was happening. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. I made a couple dollars. Oh, okay, cool. Wow. Oh, and I posted a memory the other day, and that was my first 50K month. And that was a year ago, guys. And I was excited about it. We celebrated. I don't know about y'all, but I celebrate my wins. I don't care how big or how small. Like they had got me a cake and some balloons. Like I was like, oh, okay, first 50K month. But that picture, like people were still saying today, like congrats. And I thank you because I didn't have to get that. But that was a year ago. And when that happened a year ago, it was like that set the tone. That set my new expectation. At first, my expectation was I just needed 10 grand a month. I don't know why. It just sounded cute. I'm like, let me get 10 grand this month. And then when I hit it, it was like, okay, cool. And I didn't even set that expectation of 50 grand a month. It just happened. So when it happened, and I knew it happened for me effortlessly, it's like, why this can't keep on happening? So then I started making sure it kept happening. So I was just grateful for one, to have that memory and that it was a year ago and it has been on and popping that way or better ever since, right? So that's really what it was. That's why sometimes I like the memories. Once you set the standard and you realize what's needed to get there or make it happen, it's rinse and repeat. The struggle is over. Now you got to go to reset, and now you got to hit a new goal and create a new goal. But in the beginning, we're going to start these. I don't care how small it is. We're going to start these revenue goals because that is what you're going to activate from, and that's where you're going to start putting everything in place to start helping you make this amount of money. Some of you guys, we talk about this in class, some of you guys will say you just need 50 grand a year. Hey. That's a whole salary for some people. When I was working, I only made 30. I can't remember if it was 32 or 38. I don't remember, but point blank period. That's all I made for the whole year. So if someone's looking to generate $50,000 a year in this business, that is a really good and realistic number, right? Now you just got to work backwards and figure out what needs to happen, who I need to be tied to, what I need to get, what I need to learn, what I need to do. Then you start doing the work, but it all is going to stem from your goal. That's why it's key. What it is, guys, it's key. Ready to say I'm so ready for you guys to have this this goal. And I also want to thank everybody that's joining me tonight. I know we super late, but sometimes this is what we do because I got to ramble sometimes. But I want to know if we have anybody new in the building. Tell me you're new. Tell me where you're from. Drop your name and your city in the comments, because this is how I get acquainted with my viewers. Because once you tell me, thank you, Gwen, it's key. Deborah, thank you. It's key. Tell me in the comments, guys, where you calling from, because, well, not calling, but where you, I think I'm a radio host or something, but where you watching from, because this is how I get familiar with my viewers and my subscribers. So if you're, another thing is, I can't find it now because there's so many, it was so many comments. Okay, so somebody, let's just say this green bar, we have Teresa and Aura. So for tonight, it'll be Teresa and Aura. But what I'm doing now, I normally always do giveaways when I do a broadcast. But some of you guys will join like in the middle of the week. And the giveaway previously was only if you join while I'm broadcasting. So now, if I go to broadcast, I don't know when they join. I just know they joined since my last broadcast, which was last Wednesday. So anyone that joins before my next broadcast, you guys will be getting the gift. So for tonight, it's Teresa and Aura. And that means that they're in the membership. And if people's name is green, it means that they're in the membership. Like my Kimberly, like my Teresa's in the membership. Aura now's in the membership. My where did she go? Tanya's in the membership. Kim's in the membership. That's a different Kim. My Alicia's in the membership. So got those that's in the membership now, if you join before my next broadcast, you will be getting your Staying Positive tea. So we have different things we're going to be giving away. We have mugs, we have t-shirts, and it's just my way of saying thank you for one, being a part of the tribe and joining the membership. So those two ladies will reach out to you. Oh no, actually send us an email with the in the subject line, new member. And all you got to do is just send us your address. And for you two, I'm quite sure I have it because you always buy stuff. So we'll send out your Staying Positive t-shirt. So again, if you join before my next broadcast, which is next Wednesday, your name will be lit up in green. And then when I broadcast, I'll announce you and we'll be sending you your gifts. I don't know what I'm going to give away next week, but it's going to be something amazing. Something. So again, to join the membership, guys, is a whole video about the levels, about what you get. But to join, all you got to do is hit the join button under any of my YouTube videos. Any video. Hit the join button. It'll ask you which level you want. And the description will tell you what you get. And that's how you join the membership. So enough of that. If you're ready, I only got 2 tips for y'all. That's probably why I ramble so much, because I don't really have a lot, because these are the main 2 key tips about setting your revenue goal. I want you guys to drop a ready in the chat. Drop a ready in the, this gonna tell me y'all still with me. This gonna tell me y'all still with me. The number tell me y'all still with me. Y'all probably cooking. Y'all probably on a computer. Y'all probably doing some schoolwork. Y'all probably tucking the kids in. Awesome. Oh, y'all with me? Okay. She said her phone died. Okay, y'all with me? Deborah ready, Stephanie ready, Randa ready, Betty ready, Gwen ready, Aura ready. All right, let's get ready. Let's get into these. So, guys, when it comes to your money generating goal, whatever it is you want to make for the year, for the next half the year is almost gone, right? But that doesn't mean you still can't set a goal. Guys, I have been dormant. And I'm just being totally transparent. I have been dormant since September. That September is when I moved out my 3 offices and moved back home. And I just was like, I don't know what I want to do. And I haven't had any pressure to do anything because, again, the passive side of my income is still working. It's still generating money. So I don't feel that, oh my God, I got to do this. I got to do that. It's like, no, let's figure this thing out before you make the next move. So I need you guys to share with me in the chat. how much you want to make for the remainder of this year. Not necessarily how much you wanted to make for the whole 2023, but if we're talking about June to December, how much, any number, make sure it's relative to you though. I don't care if it's 2,000 because it ain't about the number. It's really about what I'm about to tell you, how you going to get there, how you going to make this number. So I want to know in the chat, you guys tell me, what's your number that you need to make before December? I'll wait. Tiki, I love it. I'm gonna be talking to you specifically. She like another 10K. Baby, let me tell you something, Tiki. Woo-wee. Girl, you already know how you made the first 10K. So you already know how to make the next 10K. Won't we just increase it a little bit? Now, I don't want to scare you, but Tiki, could we just make that 10 to 12? Because you already know how to make 10,000. You did it. It's just rinse and repeat. So now to make the stakes a little greater and get you a little more excited, can we just make it 12? Hell, go to 15. Go to 15. Tiki, give me some feedback, baby. Deborah, I love it. 5 grand. 25, I love it. Alicia, Aura, 10. Stephanie, 15. Kim, 30. Tanya, 15. I love it. Guys, these numbers, baby. I'm trying to tell you. I'm up for the challenge. Let's set the goal out to 15K. I get excited. I get excited, guys, because all you got to do, y'all just recorded it. I don't know if y'all know it or not. I don't know if y'all got it written down in your journals or whatever, but it's written on, this is recorded. You just put these numbers into the universe, right? I see them, other people see them, you see them. Now it's going to be like, and it's funny because even on my vlog, it was some things like, that's why I like vlogging, y'all. I'm gonna get better. I'm not that great at it, but I like it because it's in real time and I'm giving updates about what's happening now and what I want to do. And it was something, I can't remember. It was something I did yesterday, but I blogged about it in the morning. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do for the day. And go work out. Baby, I was about to not go. I was about, I don't feel like it. It's late. Who works out at 6 o'clock in the evening? I'm like, I ain't going. But I'm like, dang, I put it in the universe. I put it on the vlog and I recorded it. I was like, I can't do that. Because they were like, you hypocrite. So guys, I went. I had to go. It was like my accountability factor. Just because I put it in this vlog. Like I put it in the universe now. And if I don't show up and do the work needed, I ain't going to be rewarded for what I said I want done. I said I got to get rid of these flabby arms. Well, it ain't going nowhere if I don't do the daggone work. And I almost didn't do the work yesterday. I'm just being real honest with y'all. I almost didn't, but I did. I did go. So guys, y'all just recorded it, right? Now I need you to start thinking about what is it going to take? Tiki, you already know what it's going to take to make that 10K. Now that you have pretty much rinse and repeat. You may got to change a couple of things and make it happen quick or whatever the case may be. But the point is you already have the recipe and what to do. Now you could tweak it for your benefit. You're like, let's not go for the same goal because you already did that. Now you need a new goal. Now however you felt going up against that 10K, now you need that same energy to go up against this 15K because you could do it. You could do it. I'm just trying to tell you. At the end of the day, all of you guys could do it, right? It's just really about realizing where is it going to come from? What is it going to take from you to get it? Who you need to connect yourself to help you get it? And what resources need to be in place to support you getting it? It's just that I'm just trying to tell you. Aura say I should have told the universe 20K. Randy say, I love this energy so much. Well, Randy, you better be here next Wednesday, baby, because this is what it be. This is what it be. So, guys, when you set these numbers, right, that is super, 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 super important because I want to help you figure out how to get the money because it's out there. And people are spending money. I know you guys always say, ain't nobody going to pay that. You talk to the wrong people. Stop talking to them people. No, they ain't going to pay that. Why? You can't hit it over. You can't beat them upside the head and make them pay what you want them to pay. But what you can do is reposition your business to get in front of the right people that's going to pay it. That's going to take some work on your end. But once you do the work in the front side, and get all like you get, once you send out an invoice and it's a little scary for you, but somebody pay it, oh, you start feeling a little sexy. You start doing a little shimmy, the little shake to the ding, because it feels good. Because now you're feeling that you're being paid your worth. But it's gotta come from you. Don't go out here looking for these people to validate you. Who are they? Who are they? Can't nobody validate who I am or the power I hold. If you can't afford my services, okay, you better go look at them YouTube videos, because if you want to sit in my class, this is what you're going to pay. If you want to work with me one-on-one, this is what you're going to pay, because I'm worth that and more. Can we get an and more? So that is, at the end of the day, this is what it's going to start building for you guys, right? Start getting a little scary. You put your little invoice out there. Not your little invoice. You put your big invoice out there. Take one of them numbers off. Scratch it out, just for hell's sake. Just scratch it out. If it's a 5, put a 9. I'm trying to tell you, this is where I mentally started getting into charging my word. Because it was like, I'm going up against this thing. I'm like, well, this is the price. They're like, nah, just take that number out and make it that number. And I'm like, nobody gonna pay that. Ain't nobody complained. They paid it. Nobody complained. The only person that didn't think I was worthy of that amount was me. I told myself that. I told myself wasn't nobody going to pay that. Why would I do that? Because I'm dope. Why would I tell myself that? I don't know. Sometimes I don't be thinking. I don't know. I'm like, girl, you know who you are. Thank you, and way more. Come on, Tiki, period, and way more. I'm trying to tell you guys, you hold it. Randa, put a 9 on it. If it's a 5, put a 9. I'm trying to tell you. If it's a 0, put a 5, because they're going to pay it. But you got to come in and you got to show up and you got to know what you're holding, and you have to deliver. That is the loophole. You have to deliver, right? So I want you guys to definitely, okay. Hey, IG, they just coming in and going out on IG. I love y'all. Hey, Sandra, seasoned settlers, Be Unique Events. I can't see the rest of you guys. They say ready. Okay. All right. So main thing is, first thing you want to do is have a revenue goal. The reason you need to have a revenue goal is because this is going to set a clear target for you to work towards. Guys, I never had a revenue goal of $1 million because I never thought I would make it, right? Never thought I would make it. This coming from somebody who was making $14 an hour just a couple years ago, right? So I'm like, who the heck am I? We don't even say that word in our family unless we rap in somebody else's song, right? I got a Millie, is a Millie, is a Millie. We don't even talk like that. So it's like, okay, so who am I to think that this could realistically be my revenue goal? So I never set that revenue goal. My revenue goals were just to replace my income. My first revenue goal, I believe, was the 32 or 38 or whatever it was. Let's just say it was 40,000. I just wanted to replace what I was making for this company to prove to myself that I was worthy to go out and do this thing on my own. Like, girl, you got it. People want what you got. Don't sit here and give this company all your energy, all your time, doing whatever you need to help them grow. And in the meantime, you putting yours on the back burner. So I sat there and said, if I could just replace this income, I'm out. And I set that goal. You want to know what? I remember exactly what it was because I made a vision board. This was my first time ever making a vision board. It was $50,000. I said I needed to have 50,000. I remember it like clockwork. It was a vision board, and I had it on. This was back home in Baltimore. I had it on my wall, and it would be the wall as I'm going out my bedroom door. And I would have it right there on my wall, and it had the amount of money I needed. It had the house I wanted. It had I wanted to relocate, but at that time it had Florida because I'm a mermaid. I needed some water. It had all this stuff. I wanted to eat healthy. I wanted to work out. I wanted all this stuff, right? And, I just did it for hell's sake because everybody was like, you got to dream. You got to dream. I'm like, get out of here. All right, let's just do it. Guys, I kid you not. I hit that revenue, and I said that for the entire year. And I said, if this happened, I'm leaving my job. I'm doing all the things. I hit that, I believe it was like in 6 months. It was so unreal. That's when, for me, I don't know, everything just connected. It's like I was activated. It's like I just came from the dead. I can't explain to you guys what happened for me in the year of 2018, but everything changed for the better. And it only took me to dream and me to believe in myself for things to just start unraveling. I'm trying to tell you, everything you want, everything you desire. Don't let these people tell I ain't paying this. I ain't. All right, bye. You ain't the one you ain't the one for me to benefit. You ain't the one that's for my services, right? Don't let these people talk you out of your pipe dream. I believe in pipe dreams now. I never did back then. I do. I'm trying to tell you, I do. Deborah said I just did that 2 weeks in a row and they paid. God, can we come on and say, Deborah, I'm so proud of you. I'm trying to tell you guys, stop playing with these people. These people got money. They only are talking you down and chumping you down because you let them. You allow them to think and feel that you aren't worthy. And that's because that's the energy you're giving off. I already know. I've been there. I gave off the same energy, baby, because y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I did the $300 backdrops. I did the $500 parties, but it took me not that many times to go home tired, frustrated, like, what the heck just happened? Like, what just happened? See, I'm a smart little weasel, right? I'm a smart weasel. I'm trying to tell you, my dad was super smart. So I know, I know. I'm trying to tell you. Stephanie said again, all money ain't good money. It is not. So guys, I'm trying to tell you, don't let these people talk you out of you knowing your value, right? I always say, and I've always said, not always, I would say over the past couple of years, because I haven't always done this. But now I operate from a place of, I will say a quick no. Like, nah, before I say a slow yes. Like, if I were like, all right, Precious, just go ahead and take one for the team. Heck no. What team? I'm the team. Like, I ain't taking one no, because that's going to fall on me. I'm going to have to take the loss. I'm going to have to be frustrated. I'm going to have to deal with all that I got to deal with because I'm mad. I'm not doing it. And it's just that simple for me. I don't think about, y'all think I be playing when I say I don't think about no bills, or like, I never let that motivate me now like it did before. I'm like, you don't know what? I got to get this for the business. I got to get that for the business. I'm like, God provides, and he's going to find a way for what I need, because he need me to operate in greatness, and he's going to bring greatness to me. And I can't be taking these scraps, because that's not operating at the level I'm supposed to operate and attracting what I'm supposed to attract. So it's like, definitely say that quick no before you say a slow yes, because the more you get into that, it's going to build your confidence for one. The more you get into that slow no, that quick no, the more you're going to develop the language, not just verbal, the body language, the confidence, everything that's going to exude premium. I'm premium all day. Don't come over here talk about I don't know. Me no speaking English. I mean no. Me no speaking English. I only got nope. Get somebody else to do it. Say it again, Tiki. Somebody say, get out your own way and clear the way for success. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to tell you. Ty and broke after $300 party. Or that was me. Girl, it was worse than that. Tied and broke after a $0 party. When I first started, I was doing events for all of my family. I would get paid. What? Huh? No. I'm like, oh, this has got to stop. It only took me, I think, like 2 events. I had to buy I'm like, this has got to stop. This ain't the way to, this ain't the way. This ain't the way. Keisha, don't laugh. All right, guys. So I'm trying to tell you. First thing is definitely having your revenue goal, because it's going to give you the clear path to work towards where you're going to work towards that goal, right? You're going to be able to make better informed decisions. You're going to be more focused because you have something that you're working toward. Once I knew what my money goal was last year, guys, last year, that's why I say I got to sit my tail down somewhere, because she be doing too much. Last year, I hit my money goal by June. By June, I had already hit my 500K. Already. I was like, Lord, what's happening? I said, what's happening? But by that point, I was activated. I was like, I'm doing everything. So I kept going. And then when I finally hit my 7 figures, I felt like I plateaued. Like, well, what now? What I do now? So it's like I had to sit down. I had to get clear on really what I want to do, because I can do whatever the heck I want to do. I am like a genie in the bottle. It's not to say it's going to be easy, but you have to understand that the ability is there, that the opportunities are there. A lot of people think they don't have opportunities. Yes, you do. You're sitting on them. So they passing you and they going to somebody else. I'm trying to tell you, success loves momentum. It don't got time to wait for you to sit there and contemplate. Should I move? No, not right now. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Come back. Opportunity. Hold. Man, that thing is gone. You wasted it. It's gone to somebody else that's activated and that's ready to move when it comes. That's why I'm sitting here chilling. But I'm gonna activate. Soon as it comes and knock on my door, it's like, move, child. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be just like a Power Ranger. I'm trying to tell you. It's right there at my fingertips. I remember. Wait a minute. Oh my God. I remember what you and Doc said to me in that first class in Philly. I had both of y'all in my ear. Yes, it works to bargain basement daddies tried to talk me down. And I told him my price and it's my price. Deborah, I love it. At the end of the day, we are service-based professionals, right? You can't tell me how much to charge. What I charge, it ain't because what Sue told me this is what I should charge. This ain't no product where it's like materials times this. No, this is my expertise. This is my years in the field. This is my credibility. This is my reputation. I am going to charge accordingly because I deserve it. That stuff that just don't fall in people's lap. That means I worked my tail off, right? I had to have a lot of shut doors in my face because they didn't know who the Posh Academy was. They were like, "Who's this little brown girl?" I'm like, "You just wait. Hold on. You hold that thought." You hold that thought right there. And I had to go do some more work, right? I had to go in the field a little bit, but it's cool because I was doing it for me. I wasn't doing it for another company, another brand. It's like I could go in the trenches for myself, and I'm going to go in the trenches for myself all day, every day, because it's for me. And I know the moment and the opportunities that's awarded to me is going to trickle down because I'm going to pass them on, because it's the only way opportunities keep coming. Because if you're granted opportunities and you harvest them, you keep them for yourself, you ain't gonna get too many more, because that ain't how it works. You have to keep blessing, right? You have to keep passing it on. That's how you keep attracting new blessings to you and new opportunities to you. If you're sitting there, you holding them all for yourself, you ain't got no room for no more. Let them go. Give it to somebody else. I'm just trying to tell you. Gwen say, when are you coming back to Philly? Gwen, I don't know, boo. I don't know. But trust me, I will definitely be back. I work on my prices today using my mock-ups, using your pricing spreadsheet advice. I gotta go see these mock-ups, Teresa. So how did you feel about using the pricing spreadsheet, about doing the mock-up? Like, that's the main thing. Is I created that spreadsheet to help people understand why you should not be charging $300, $400. Like, some people don't get the concept. And for me, it's like, I need you to understand the concept first. Once you understand it, it's easier for you to quote it. It's easier for you to say it. It's easier to feel that you deserve it. If you're in class and I'm like, all right, y'all go head home now. Now y'all don't charge no less than $1,200. You're like, but why? But why? So like, that was really the whole reason why I created that. All right, guys. So after you create your revenue goal, right, it's going to set the clear path for you to work towards something. That's like now, like how y'all just quoted it, y'all recorded it. It's in the universe. Y'all said 5K, 10K, 20K. Y'all said some big numbers. I love it, right? It's recorded. Now it makes it more real as opposed to just sitting in your head. And y'all told me. So like, y'all know I'll be checking up. Or like, where we at? How close are we to that 10K? Where we at? But the next thing y'all want to do, guys, is setting the goal is going to, like I said, it's going to help you make better business decisions, because when you have a clear revenue target, and this is kind of where I went wrong in the beginning. I spent a lot of, and this is what a lot of people, don't let these people try and tell y'all all this hogwash. Guys, I made a lot of money in my business a little bit of time, right? Did I generate over 7 figures? Yes, I did. But I spent a lot of daggone money too. So a lot of people try and paint this facade like they sitting on all this money, like, baby, that ain't how it works. Like, you gotta spend a little bit to get a little bit, right? So it's really about understanding that your business can generate that amount, right? And then putting the support infrastructure in place so that it continuously make that amount. It's one thing to hit 6 figures and it's like, oh wow, I did it, and then you go back. Like, that's how I think it was my second year. Like, I would hit I think it was like my first, let's just say 10K month, right? And then the next month it would be 2K, 3K, or whatever it was. And I'm like, dang, how the heck can how can I do this? And until I actually start setting revenue goals, that's why I'm able to plug and play what I want to sell whenever I want to sell it, right? I'm not selling all of my stuff all the time because I don't have to. Everything is structured around me hitting this revenue goal. And it's just, I'm able to make better decisions, right? When I'm hiring people now, before I just needed bodies. Like, look, this is a lot of work for the girl. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I need this person here, this person. And it was just like bodies all over the place, but nobody was really clear on what the objective was. They knew what the job was, but they didn't understand what the objective was. And it made it harder because I'm a creative and a Gemini. And I'm like, look, I get it. I'll get it. Go sit down. I get it. I'm not gonna lie. That is my attitude, because I don't want to waste no time. But that's the wrong attitude to have. So now when I go and hire team members, is a much better decision, because everybody, one, has an idea what the goal is and what their responsibility is. I don't care if it's a virtual assistant. If I need you to send out emails or whatever the case, whatever, I need those emails to generate this amount of money. That means that you're valuable to my company. If you're just sending them out and nothing is happening on the back end, it's like, hold on, what's happening? I'm trying to tell you, Stephanie, I've tried to tell you, it's so true. Set revenue goals, record it, definitely record it, right? And like I said, it's going to help you make better informed decisions about your pricing. It's going to help you understand why and how to price your stuff. Don't go look on somebody else's website and copy their prices, y'all. You're not them. Y'all don't know what their prices is based on. Don't go and copy my prices. Y'all don't, not me, right? But look at it as like a baseline and take all of the factors and kind of take account of all of the factors, right? The one thing that's special about being a service-based business, can't nobody tell you how to price your stuff. It's no like, oh, you too high. All right, well, you're just not the right person. It's no such thing. Like you people in coaching, right? People in the coaching space, you have your $500 coach, then you have your $100,000 coach. It's still coaching at the end of the day. It's still coaching. So it's really, I want you guys to start understanding that. And it's really based on your end game, your revenue goal. How much money you want to make at this thing you do? How many clients can you handle in this time frame, right? I know when I was on tours, I needed to make $250,000 from just touring in 1 year. That's just touring. That's what I needed. So I knew, okay, break that down. I knew I could go on 4 different tours, one every quarter. Bam, there go my 250. It starts from the revenue goal and work your way backwards. It becomes so much easier when you start doing it this way. Then I know if you guys like, how do you actually set a revenue goal? Because you probably hear it a lot. And how you guys saw in the comments, like they're really like very different. Guys, your revenue goal is based on you, your lifestyle, what you want to do. Some of you guys are looking at retirement. Some of you guys want to supplement income. Some of you guys want this really big purchase, whatever it is. The only thing I ask you to do with these revenue goals, be realistic and be specific. Don't just throw random numbers out there. Don't throw random numbers out there, because that is going to set you up for failure, right? Like if you have no baseline on where this number come from, like if I set a revenue goal for, you might know what, I need to make 250,000 in Q3, and with that 250,000, or I'm the whole goal of that is going to be purchase, pay off my house. That's realistic. Not just because, oh, I just think it's cool and that's just what I want to make because it sound cool. No, it's like the next thing I want to do, this is how much it costs. I don't have access to that kind of money right now. So my revenue goal for operating in my business, with my business, is I need to make 10,000 to buy a trailer. Bam. People in the trade market do it all. People in the trade market do it all the time. They just go and set trade. They don't sit there and stress about how much money they need. They're like, oh, I need 5,000. Y'all want to go on the trip? Okay, let me just go place a couple trades. It's a tool, and you got to realize that it's in exchange for something you want. Once you realize it's a tool and it has no power, the power comes from you. Everything I want, the power comes. Why y'all think I be playing about these hands, these fingers? The power comes from me. It's just the things I do generates the money that's needed to do the things I want to do. But it all stems from me. So moving on. Once you said, like I said, be realistic, be specific, because once you have it in mind, break it down into smaller, achievable milestones. Those of you, let's just say, if you wanted to do the 50K, right, for the rest of the year, or let's just make it even smaller. Let's just say the 10K, right? How much do you need to make every month for you to generate your 10K? And if that's a realistic number, that's a very realistic number, right? You only have 6 months left. If we're talking about from June, that's a little under $2,000, right? So for some of y'all, that's only one event. For, let's just say if I was doing draping, that's one backdrop. You're trying to tell me I can't go out there and hustle and do one backdrop a month? And I already have the product. I have everything I need. I just got to go and get this money. Go get this profit, right? That's one event. Or even let's just say if you're on the lower end, that's 2 events. That's very realistic. Once you start breaking it down and looking at it that way, now you'll be activated more to show up. Like, oh, I'm looking for my 2 people. Guys, when I send out a random, I send out random emails because I'm trying to get rid of fabric. I already know what my goal is. My goal is to clear this shelf. And at the end of the day, when my shelf is cleared, I'm like, you did it, girl. I tried to tell you, you got it. You just got to work it. You got it. You got to work it. Rand, over 6 months, I'll say 12K realistically. I love it. Be realistic. Be realistic. So guys, that is really the main thing, is to set your revenue goals. Be realistic, be specific, record it, put it out there in the universe. Start determining what is needed for you to hit this goal, right? Start determining even something as simple as this. Some of y'all going to leave this live and y'all going to be so activated. But if y'all don't stay connected, not just really with me, but with somebody that's going to kick you the same energy and it's going to give you that same feel, tomorrow you're going to lose it. Tomorrow you're going to fall right back into, I got to go to work. I got to pick the kids up. I got to fix dinner. You're going to fall right back into that faith and fathom. You're going to fall right back into it. So at the end, ultimately, it's not necessarily about just getting fired up. You got to put action behind it or you're not going to hit the goal. You're not. So main thing is be realistic, be specific, break it down into smaller chunks, right? That's going to make it more achievable. That's going to make it more enjoyable. I'd rather look at me trying to make $250,000 per quarter, or let's just say I'd rather look at me trying to make $2,000 a month than me focused on the 12K. Me focused on the 12K going to get me out of pocket. It's going to just have me in this space. And I'm me focused on like how I'm gonna make this 12K. Nah, I just gotta focus on the 2K. And then when I do the 2K, all I gotta do the next month is rinse and repeat. Not to mention, if I do it really good, I might get 4K. So it's like really just repeating the processes that work, and the ones that don't, drop them. Don't be married to it. Just drop them. Like, you wanna know what? I tried that. It ain't work. Y'all know I will drop something in a heartbeat. I don't care what people say. I don't like it. I tried this and that's why I always try things for like a month. I say, guys, I'm gonna try this for the month of May. If I don't like it, I ain't doing it no more. Can't nobody tell me how to run my business. It's my business. And in order for it to effectively run, because I am the brand, right? I am the brand. So in order for it to effectively run, I have to have it run how I want it ran in order for me to show up. I'm trying to tell you. I was blown away at how I came up with a $1,200 backdrop. I'm trying to, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Sonia, I haven't seen you in so long. Like, not like seeing you, but I haven't seen your name. I haven't, like, where you been at, lady? I'm trying to tell you. So, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. The main thing I was telling you about, guys, about tonight is setting the revenue goal for your business is critical, crucial, important, major, is all the thing. Key for business growth, and is also key for your success, right? It's going to give you a clear target, guys. You have to be working towards something, or it's going to be a never-ending cycle of you just freaking working, right? You're just working your tail off. For what? I'm trying to tell you. At the end of the day, I hope that you understand that this is going to help you make better business decisions, right? When you go to hire help, when you get to that point, you have to understand that the whole purpose of you hiring help is for them to either help you make money or help you get back your time. They're the main two goals about hiring help. Help you make money or help you get back your time or help you grow, right? It's always going to be beneficial. If that ain't the case, like, you might as well do it yourself. I'm just trying to tell you, do it yourself. So if you haven't already done so, guys, I'm asking you to do is go to the bottom of the screen, hit this like button. If you found any kind of value in tonight's video, if you got any kind of feeling that you want to go do the daggone thing, all you gotta do is hit the like button by letting me know that. I'm like, oh, okay, they got it. Oh, we going with the likes tonight. I like it. I like it. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching this week's Poshcast, and we talked about the importance of setting a revenue goal for your business. And if you are a creative, guys, and you're looking to turn your knowledge into a digital course, a product, or whatever it is to generate another stream of income, I'm here to help. That's what I do. If nothing else, I have been creating courses since 2018. Digital products, courses, like I have a whole product suite. And that's why you guys see me run around just doing random stuff, household projects, because I'm no longer right now a slave in my business at this level, right? I don't know what the next level going to require of me, but for right now, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor, and I want to be able to help you, because as a course creation expert, yes, I call myself an expert because I have over 40 courses. I do, and I don't even push them. I don't sell them. People call me or they email me, Precious, I'm looking for this course. I'm like, that's not for sale right now. Because I just don't have to focus on my lower price products. I don't. And that's a good thing when you can get to that space. But just imagine a $47 course or a $20 course. Guys, we're not talking about these courses that cost $1,000. You can have a $49 program. You can have a $20 program. And you hit that sucker and you market that sucker, and then you put it's just working in the background. That's your 10K right there. That's your 20K right there. I ain't gonna even get further into it, but I'm trying to tell you that's going to help you get further faster in your active income. That's a difference between active income and passive income. Passive income, the money you make in your sleep. Active income is what you guys are doing, operating in your business, doing all of the business things, right? So it's great to have both. Because you can not only, I don't care where y'all getting money from, if it's business credit, whatever the case may be, but having this having this money just hit your bank account. When you wake up, you made a sale, you made a sale, you made a sale. You're like, oh, wow, that feels amazing. I don't care what nobody say. So I want you guys, if you're interested, book a call. Again, my Tuesday calls are only for those that's looking to create a course or create a digital product. That's it. They are the only people I want to work with for 2023. I'm super passionate about that additional stream because that is really where I got the most of my success. And I could do that with my eyes closed. Like, I just love it. So again, some of you guys have, this is my last mention about the CDI program, because this is also the final month, guys, to apply for the CDI program. Y'all probably like, what is she talking about? The CDI program is the Certified Draping Instructors program that is hosted by us here at the Posh Academy. So that is a part, again, of that 6-month program that starts in June. So many of you guys have applied already, right? But if you have not applied, this is the final month you can apply. The application comes down, everything comes down, because we actually physically start. We'll be physically starting. So if you have not already applied and you are looking to be a draping instructor, now it doesn't mean you'll be an instructor in June or July. You have to go through vigorous training, because instructing really is more about, it's much more than just giving a class. I know a lot of people are giving classes. I get it. But I don't want you guys to just give a class. I want you to be, for one, a part of a partnership of a reputable brand that has been doing it and has had much success at it. So again, even if you already have a class, but you like, you want to know what? My class, I could really, I want some more money from my class, so I could really streamline my class. So there's a couple of things I'm missing. Even if you already have a class, this is for you. So if you're looking to create a course, or if you're looking to build your draping program, all of this is a part of the same program. It's just you'll be building different courses, right? But it's all a part of building a course or a program. This is the link for the CDI program. All you got to do is, you can't click it, but go copy, paste it, put it in, apply. There's a couple questions on there. It's like a vetting process, because like I said, that's going to be one of my passion projects, because I believe that we need more reputable draping instructors in the industry. I really do. And I just want to be a part of having that happen, right? So again, if you're looking to be a draping instructor, or you're looking to teach whatever your knowledge is, whatever you're knowledgeable in, for the draping instructor, fill out the application. And for your program, just get on my schedule to book your Tuesday call. Tuesday calls are complimentary, right? We're just on the phone. We're going over your idea. This is figure out if it even makes sense, if there's a market for it, right? There's no sense in doing all that work if ain't nobody gonna buy it. So that is all I have, guys. Any questions? Keisha say, I'm ready for this new. I'm excited about it. I really am, because we really thought this one out. And being an instructor is one thing, but being able to support our instructors with all of our supporting elements that we have in place, so you're not just like out there gone with the wind, is really, I feel and believe, is really going to cultivate just amazing instructors, period. That's just what I believe. That's why you're so blessed. Stephanie, I be trying, girl. I'm just trying. I'm trying. I just want to see people win, because I just want y'all to know that it's y'all. Like, I don't know. I hear so many people, and I talk to so many people, and so many people email me, and guys, I found like one of my old journals when I was like battling when I was working, and it like brought tears to my eyes, because I was really going through it. And it was one of them in particular. I swear to God, I said, I'm going to send this out in the email, because I know it's so many people that feel the same exact freaking way. I already know it. You already got to tell me. And I said, I'm going to send this out to my community, because they can relate to it. But the thing is, even though if you feel that way now, it's greater later, baby. It's greater later. I'm here to tell you. Can you share the link in the comments for the CDI? Oh, okay. So it could be clickable. Let me see if they let me do that. It's a bit.ly CDI program. I hope and Maya let me do it. I think it. Okay, so yeah, just put that. So that should be in all of the comments on all of the platforms. So God, thank y'all for the likes. I love y'all. I swear to God, I love you guys. So as always, guys, join me next week because next week we're gonna be talking about, y'all know we're talking about that guap in May. So next week we'll be talking about how to monetize your talents. So I'm gonna be telling you guys how to actually go from passion to paycheck. It's great to have passion because we can have it, but it's amazing to get paid from it. So, guys, that's all I have. As always, it's your girl, Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy, and everyone calls me the Draping Queen. Why? Because I believe designers deserve more money, and I help them get it. As always, I want you guys to join me next week for another Poshcast, and y'all already know what I'm going to say. As always, I want everybody to be staying positive because anything is possible. Bye, guys. I love y'all.